ain't geese. Too bad, my bad. Yeah. First of the month, I'ma run it back. Ay. Same day, why I'ma run it back. Friday, payday, run it back. Ay. Run it back, run it back, run it back. 48 yards, I run it back. Ay. I cop a car, I run it back. Go your then run it back. Run it back, run it back, run it back. Hello? That's the jag calling. Let me click over real quick to let my jag talk it. I eat it, ooh, Pac-Man. That's the way my neck talking. Right? I ain't never coming back. The way the stress. You don't make no clap back when you backpack my bad, but I'm past that.
It's another 15 minutes. Oh my God, this is. Anyway, you gotta go back to work though.
Who's that knocking at my window? They say that it's the money, I'm like tenfold. That's gonna make you up like a limbo. She said she not a, she a
my lifestyle. It's my lifestyle.
Why you do that like that? It's a lot of money. Why are you mad like that? Ooh, I'm in my new bag, my bad. You ain't geek. Too bad, my bad. Yeah. First of the month, I'ma run it back. Ay. Same day, why I'ma run it back. Friday, payday, run it back. Ay. Run it back, run it back, run it back. 48 yards, I run it back. Ay. I cop a car, I run it back. Go your then run it back. Run it back, run it back, run it back. Hey, how fit to be the boss? Let me find out. My team ballin', you look like you need a timeout. I'm a star in the clutch, I'ma shine out. Working hard, yeah, I'm back on my grind now. Game on, took a loss, but I stay strong. Super Bowl rings, I just wanna play on. Gotta go hard, I can never play soft. Giant in New York, I run it back like Saquon. And I gotta win no matter what, like fourth down, Hail Mary, no punch. Like every time I touch down, I gotta stun. Randy Moss, yeah, my numbers going up. All these trophies, what do I need any more for? Check the stats up, you can check the scoreboard. Check the stats, Jay Critch, I'm the QB. Ran it up and then I went and got a new freeze. How fit to be the boss, let me find out. My team ballin', you look like you need a timeout. I'm a star in the clutch, I'm a
Bailey, wake your ass up.
yeah, I'm back on my grind now. Game on, took a loss, but I stay strong. Super Bowl rings, I just wanna play off. Gotta go hard, I can never play soft. Giant in New York, I run it back like Saquon. How fit to be the boss, let me find out. My team ballin', you look like you need a timeout. I'm a star.
All right, Coach, thank you very much. It's the National Football League presented by EA Sports. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the Kansas City Chiefs and our home team.
Come on, Tyler. This is ready. It is true.
The children will grow. It's the final weekend of summer, but we've got the NFL, and we're underway on EA Sports. That's fielded in the end zone. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. On 1st and 10, here's Mahomes. He'll buy some time right. He'll run it. 5 yards on the game's first play, 2nd down.
Okay, he's not going to get the first down, but this is still a nice job of buying some time and then running to get to the sideline and get out of bounds and avoid the big hit.
On 2nd down, it's Tomlinson. And he will lose yardage here to the 31-yard line. It'll be a loss of a full 3 yards there, and it also brings up 3rd down. An early tough test on the opening drive. This is 3rd and 8. They toss it to Tomlinson.
Good money game.
And this play comes to a halt at the 33, and obviously that's well short of the first down. Give him a couple on the run as it brings up a 4th down. On 4th down on is Dustin Colquitt to kick this away. That's a 49-yard punt, 8 though on the return. And the Raiders will take over now, 1st and 10.
What? No.
They start on the ground here at Sanders. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves them with 2 to go on 2nd down.
A nice run here early on. It doesn't take a great play caller to realize you want to establish a guy of his caliber with runs like this early because they'll pay dividends as the game progresses.
8 yards the tally on that 1st down run. Here's 2nd and 2. Cunningham to throw. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. That one good for 13 and a Raider 1st down. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down. Now a fake on the give here as they try to run pass option. Catch is made by Hunter Renfrow. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45.
What?
12 more yards there and another 1st down. So now 1st and 10 in Chiefs territory at the 44-yard line. On 1st and 10, it's Sanders. And that play will go nowhere. Losing yardage back near midfield at the 49.
Came out in a power set, but that only served to put more men in the box. And guess what? If you're going to do that, you've got to win up front, right? Your offensive guys have got to beat the defenders. They lost all leverage on that play.
Here's Cunningham. That'll be caught over the middle by Moss. And he'll go down here at the 35-yard line. A play fake. Now Cunningham. He's going to launch this thing.
Oh, yeah, roll. Oh, yeah, roll.
Intercepted.
Oh, yeah, roll.
Picked off inside the 5.
Oh, yeah, roll.
Big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
See?
CD, I know it's just his 2nd year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, 2nd year, as you noted, on-the-job training, so he's got to take this feed.
And I don't know if he made it out of the end zone. No signal. Yes, it's a safety. Well, we thought these two defenses, they might come to play. One has already come to play here. A safety for the opening points of the game.
Brandon, let's file this play away because if it turns out to be a tight game, who knows? This could wind up being the difference.
So they will accept the penalty and move forward. 3.5 to go, 1st quarter. Sanders here as they run out of the gun. And he's got a good gain of 7 up to the 37. But you often say that sort of opens the playbook now, 2nd and short. What do you think, early shot here?
I like where you're going. Obviously, we've been together for a while because you know me. I want to take that shot early and loosen things up.
And no pitch there and no chance either as he's brought down behind the line of scrimmage. That'll wind up going for a loss of 4. And they're going to have a 3rd down. Now here's a defensive timeout called by the Chiefs. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 1st quarter. And it looks like we've got a dime set here defensively. 6 DBs in the game. Here's Cunningham from the gun. Man open, it's Moss complete. 30 yards there, and of course the 1st down as well.
We spent a lot of time talking about what's going on the field. How about off the field with the evaluation? And they spent a lot of time saying, we've got to get a rookie in here who has big playability. And that's exactly what we're seeing here early in his career.
Drafted him in the spring. Here he is early in the fall making an impact. And he'll have a gain of 3 to the 33. A gain of 3, 2nd down.
When we see those runs to the perimeter, when we see those runs to the edge, we think about big breakers, don't we? In this case, it was a modest gain, but it does open up possibilities here on second down.
On second down, here's Cunningham. He'll get the first down and more inside the 20. And touchdown! As his guys are in for 6. And the Raiders able to extend that advantage.
When we draw up defenses on the board, we do account for every receiver. But on that particular play, somehow he was wide open, became an easy touchdown pass.
Point after, right down the middle. And that makes this a 9-point game. Let's field it a few yards into the end zone. And in hindsight, probably should have stayed where he was, as he'll only get back to the 16-yard line.
Say that, but he tested positive. They never put it out.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And last drive, 3 and out. Still a goose egg on the scoreboard. How do they break that goose egg?
They got to find a way to get the ball in the hands of the playmakers, give them some space, and try and make a first down and get some momentum going. It's been a struggle for them throughout the game, and that 3 and out on the last possession, that told you just how stalled they are on offense.
So who will step up here? We'll see. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. From the gun, it's Mahomes. Flushed out right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. And that is incomplete. Showed off the arm strength there, but to no avail. Second down.
What I loved about meeting with these coaches before the game is we didn't even have to ask any questions. They told us that they were going to be aggressive and push the ball downfield. They weren't successful on that play, but look for them to try it again later.
Here's a throw out wide complete to his running back right side.
He related
from him so far in this game. This is the 3rd game of the season. And he's already accumulated an AFC Offensive Player of the Week award in this young year.
Yeah, week 2 was his. The announcement came Wednesday that he got that.
God,
Mahomes throw complete to his tight end, Kelsey. First catch on that one for Kelsey, and it's a first down.
Check it.
First down, Mahomes.
Check it.
Right. He's going to take a shot at the end zone. Why not?
Check it. Check it.
Oh, they took a
Check
shot
it.
there.
Yes, Jonathan.
Turn out to be the final play.
Can't wait to see you next year out there.
The Chiefs with the football as we start the second quarter.
As they got it with a second and 10. That's what we do.
It's 2nd and 10 again from the 41. Again, they'll throw with Mahomes.
Let's get money.
Escape, and he goes down. Well, free safety blitz, that can be a gamble, but it proves fruitful there.
Yeah, you're exactly right about the gamble because oftentimes the free safety is the last line of defense against a long pass. And when he comes at the quarterback, he better get home and make the play. Otherwise, a big play could result for the offense.
Mahomes going to throw. Eluding the pressure right. And that's caught inside the 30.
No.
Out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. What a play that turns out to be. 36 yards.
Oh, you gotta go. Oh, thank you. To the ball. You leaving? You gotta go back to work.
Working from the gun, Mahomes. Complete.
Oh, bro, just probably just need to, bro.
That sends him 2 yards in the wrong direction and leads to second down.
If you're a selfish player and you're throwing the ball, you're cool with the completion. Maybe not so cool with the yardage loss, though, huh?
Yeah, you went backwards on the yardage. Hey, it kind of works like a sack for the defense there.
Yeah, it's a really big play for them, right? Able to figure it out, sniff it out, and finish it off.
2nd and 12 after the first down pass play went backwards for 2 yards. Now Mahomes sliding out of the pocket. Now he'll pull it down. And down to the 20 he'll go before heading out of bounds. And give him 10 that time as he was able to get away from the pressure and get a nice gain. The Chiefs on 3rd down. They've been okay. 2 for 3 thus far.
Are you fucking kidding me, bro?
A free 5 yards as the defense jumps.
I know it's an anticipation game for them, but it's also a reaction game,
bro,
and they reacted poorly on that one.
You know, you jump. That's really good. What?
And they've got another 1st and 10 as the penalty keeps this drive moving. Shotgun snap to Mahomes. Open man is Hill. He's got it. And he will reach the 5-yard line before going out of bounds. 10 more there and another 1st down.
This is a touchdown.
Seems as if the passing attack's starting to heat up a little bit here in the 2nd quarter.
You can sense and you can see the momentum because now they're reading their patterns downfield, they're understanding the coverages, and they're finding the open holes in the defense.
They'll run. Tomlinson.
Good money game.
And they'll be driven back here, losing yards to the 9. It's a loss of 4 on the 1st down play.
Wow.
He came out ready to play. That's 3 tackles for a loss, Charles. We're only in the 2nd quarter.
And that's problematic for the guys trying to run offense because that means he's got a pretty good idea of what they're doing and is actually beating them to the point of attack and making those plays. You have to think about some misdirection or something to try.
And he takes this into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. A great play there with touchdown number 7 on the year, as they are now on the board here in the 1st half.
Good, babe.
Extra point right down the middle. And that will shave one more off this lead.
Babe, you gotta leave that car seats tomorrow. I gotta pick up my check.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll get it up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive. And they had to wait a long time to get the football back. Probably not what you were hoping for when you got an offense that's humming.
Agreed. What you were looking for is the defense get the ball back pretty quickly, right? Hoping for a 3 and out. So that didn't happen. You can't yell at your D for that. They've got to take care of their own business and reestablish themselves now that they're back on the field.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. Cunningham looking to throw. Got a man open. It's Darren Waller. And he's able to get out to the 32. Brought down there. 8 yards on the completion, but now they face 3rd down. Now on 3rd down, an extra DB out there for the Chiefs.
Yeah.
They'll try and run for it with Sanders. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Give him 10 yards on that one, and that earns him a fresh set of downs.
Brandon, what were they thinking on defense there? That looked like they were playing for the pass. That was 3rd and short. Yeah, it was an easy pickup because they handed it to him. That was way too easy.
Just looked like absolute confusion defensively. Not sure why they were in that set.
Yeah, I'd say you ought to have a few men in the box there.
Now a 1st down throw, Cunningham. That'll be caught by Hester. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. And just a small glimpse there as to why they like this rookie so much.
And that's why they lit up a little bit in our meetings with the coaching staff, didn't they?
Yeah, when we talked about him, they did.
Yeah, you know, they like his work ethic. You know, this guy's running every route well in the route tree and getting better at it all the time, really honing his game. They expect a pretty good jump out of him as things continue to move on.
Off play action, it's Cunningham. He's going to loft it deep right sideline. And that is intercepted on the sideline. Wait, no. They'll say no. It was caught out of bounds. So this is just an incompletion here. The Raiders on third down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. They need just a yard here. It's 3rd and 1. Cunningham. Throw left side, complete to Moss. And he'll be brought down with a first down as the tackle's made at the Chiefs' 34-yard line. Got to say, I was a little surprised to see him, Charles, come out in the shotgun on 3rd and less than a yard.
Yeah, but the way the NFL is nowadays, we hardly ever see anyone really run for it on short yardage. So they're going to throw the football more times than not. That was a nice, easy rhythm throw right there, and they pick up the first down.
Now a fake on the give here as they try the run-pass option. And they'll get this one down to about the 20-yard line. That one good for 13 and a Raider first down. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. And we remind you, coming up at the half, we'll join who, Charles?
The coach.
The coach, Jonathan Coachman, standing by in Orlando. He'll have stats and scores from games in progress, as well as scores from earlier today. So,
take that off. What are y'all doing, man?
For a Raider touchdown. Darren Waller, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Raiders able to extend that advantage.
3 weeks. 3 touchdowns.
Who you ass over there texting smiling?
Early and often in the red zone this year.
Shut up.
It's usually a pretty good place to find a tight end in the NFL.
The extra point splits the uprights, and that makes this a 9-point game.
Yeah, who you texting smiling? Shut your ass
Send
up.
this one away. That's fielded in the end zone. And all that work, but he stopped where he ultimately would have been, and he's simply taken a knee, and that's the 25-yard line. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive, and they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
Tomlinson.
And
he'll be brought down right around the 37. 6 yards to pick up, and that's a first down. To throw, it's Mahomes. Escaping the pressure right. That's caught at the 25. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. A gain of 39 that time. So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. Throwing now is Mahomes. And oh, look at that, a diving catch. That one good for 12 yards into Kansas City first.
Well, partner, when you ask anyone other than your QB to throw the ball, you must have a lot of confidence, or you think you're really going to fake them out, and it looks like they did exactly that.
Yeah, going deep in the playbook and a great grab on the other end. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And they'll lose yardage here. Knocked back to the 19-yard line. It'll be a loss of 7 on the play, and it'll be a 2nd and long. Mahomes to throw once more, being chased out left. And he's going to keep it here. And give him 10 that time as he was able to get away from the pressure and get a nice gain. Throwing is Mahomes on third. Flush to his right. He can run for it, and he will. He opted to go with a scramble, gets 2 yards, and now it's 4th. So 3 seconds here remain in the half. On is the field goal unit to see about getting 3 points. From the right hash here, should be an easy one. And the kick by Butker is good. So we've reached halftime here in Oakland with the Raiders on top. As we send you to our EA studios in Orlando, here's Jonathan Coachman with our EA Sports Halftime Report. The Raiders with the lead already, and they will get the football here as the second half is now underway. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And he'll get across the 20 before he's brought down at about the 23-yard line. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. They have the lead. Now they'll be looking for some separation here as we begin the third quarter.
You turn right. Because now I think they go a little bit deeper into their playbook. They like what they did in the first half. That worked okay. But in order to get the separation that you just talked about, change things up a little bit. Change your tendencies. Try and hit them a little bit more with some things they didn't see in the first half.
Let's see if they do just that. First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12. Out of the gun here. It's Cunningham. That's complete to his tight end, Waller. They'll get 9 there as that sets him up better for third down.
Let's not quibble about the gain there on second down. That was a positive play because that was a take-what-you-can-get situation. Got out to the tight end. Now it gives him a much better opportunity to convert on third down.
From the gun on third down. Cunningham. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
That would be exactly what they were looking for coming out to start the third quarter. Get a sack, get off the field, get the momentum going in their direction.
Get the ball back to your offense, right? Get that momentum because, hey, this lead is very, very slim. And Sanders now to return. Can't ask for much more than that. A 50-yard punt followed by a loss on the return. And it's Chiefs football, 1st and 10. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. They're down in this game. A chance for the offense, though, to put something on the board, get some momentum here in half 2.
Try and get things kick-started for them. And
oh, my God.
They discussed how they were going to get that done. This is where scripting comes into play a lot of the time.
How many plays do you script coming out of the second?
Most of the time in the first half, you're scripting 12 to 16. I think in the second half, you're really scripting more like 8 to 10. Kind of a starter or an opener, whatever terminology they use. Just something to get you off to a quick start.
Tomlinson again, a first down carry. And that play went nowhere. Losing yardage. It'll be back at the 36.
I think it's pretty evident we can say what a difference a week makes. Last week, he ran pretty much wild, didn't he? Did pretty much what he wanted to do. But this one, they stopped him cold. That, to me, that's good scouting and even better execution.
Yeah, and they stopped him behind the line right there. They obviously watched the tape a few times and made some adjustments. On 2nd and 12, Mahomes rolling to his right. And on the left sideline, he caught it, but out of bounds, according to the head linesman. Incomplete, so the ball a little late getting there, and it's third down. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down.
Yellow. Stay with your man. 45. Fellas, let's go. Switch up. Hey, check Mike 45. Check Mike 45. Yellow. Stop here, D. 45.
Mahomes now to throw. And going deep for him.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Knocked away.
I see you, Bobby.
This defense is continuing to contest every deep ball that is thrown downfield. And look, it doesn't matter whether you're playing man or zone. Eventually, that becomes man on man, and you've got to trust yourself and go up in that moment of truth and make a play on the football.
And now where will the side judge stop his walk? That's the question. He says it crossed out of bounds at about the 17-yard line. The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency.
Let's go.
Oh, yeah, T-Roll. Tell your idol to stop testing you. You're there. 68.
Passes out that far wide. Always make you hold your breath a little bit. Felt like it was in the air for a while.
Tell him to stop testing you. Tell him to go across the middle like he been doing.
Long distance and have a chance to affect the pass.
Oh, my
And he works it
God.
across the 25 before being taken. It's a first down on a gain of 10.
At this stage of the game, the run-pass numbers are a little bit out of whack because most of their yardage has come through the air. But in a sense, that just sets things up for big runs like that because the defense might be a little bit off balance. They pick up another first down with that run.
Here we go, here we go. You go tight. You got tight. You got go. Kill, kill, kill.
Right back to Sanders on first down.
Get out there, Barry.
He finds an opening past the 40. 14 yards is the pickup there at a Raider first.
They're trying to show that they can run the ball, protect this lead, give it to the backs, play a little bit of keep away, don't you think?
And that's probably a good philosophy at this point, going to make that defense stand up and stop them.
Let's go now. Say. No.
Oh, yeah,
Now, whistles
7-7.
here, and I believe one of the Raider linemen might have been moving. Not easy being a rookie left tackle in this league, and there they got it for the penalty.
Not easy at all. Think about what you're dealing with every game you play. Ostensibly, the best pass rusher is over you on every snap. I'd be a little jumpy myself.
Here's Cunningham. This one taken in by Hester. And a 6-yard gain gets him right around the 43. And boy, they had high praise for this rookie receiver when we asked the coaches about him, didn't they?
They certainly did, and obviously they liked his measurables, otherwise they wouldn't have brought him onto the team. Height, weight, speed, all of that. But how about what they really said? Competitiveness. That's what they really liked about him. The way he goes after the football, competes for it, and decides when it's in the air, it's his and only his.
And he'll be brought down with a first down as the tackle's made at the Chiefs' 41-yard line.
I think it all came together there. In-breaking route, drove it with excellent pace. Money throw right there to move the sticks.
So now 1st and 10 in Chiefs territory at the 41. On first down, Sanders. And give him 6 yards here as he stopped near the 35 at the 34.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
6 guys. Check 6 guys. Watch out.
To throw on second down, Cunningham. It's caught by Sanders. And he'll go down at the 28. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down.
We always talk about having to read defenses and how complicated that is. Well, this was an excellent read. Read the pressure and got rid of the football before it even got to him for a nice gain.
And when they're blitzing like that, running back usually a good spot to go with the football?
Without a doubt, because he's right in your sight line or he's near you. So you're able to just get it to him easily. And once he gets in space, that's usually a good matchup for him.
10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down. And this should be the final play before the quarter ends. And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this third quarter. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. An ideal spot here to get a first down and try to run some more clock, and this is second and less than a yard. A play fake. Now Cunningham. Blitz coming, and down he goes. The Mississippi State man, Chris Jones, with a sack there. Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
The pressure drops off as they'll look to throw.
Oh, my
Under
God.
pressure again, and down he goes again.
Sweat.
Montez Sweat. He's the one to get him this time, and back-to-back sacks brings up 4th down. The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the 4th quarter. And I don't think this
Let's
has
go.
a carry. It does not. It's no good. And this score will stay right where it is. Now listen, now no kick from 50-plus is a gimme, but here you're indoors in a dome. You'd think ideal conditions.
Yeah, it's one that he would expect himself to make, not just us expecting him to make it. Over the years, my theory is very simple. The athletic ability of kickers continues to get better and better. Check their backgrounds. They were all county, all state, at other positions, not just soccer players. These guys expect themselves to be great as well.
Here's Mahomes to throw. Flushed out right. Oh, a scrap for the football, and he's going to come down with it. That goes for a gain of 31.
Wow.
So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Mahomes. Got a man, it's Johnson.
Make it try.
End zone for a Kansas City touchdown. A 24-yard touchdown. As his guys are an extra point away now from taking the lead here in the 4th. Point after, right down the middle. And they have taken the lead here in this 4th quarter. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away.
Come on, defense.
This is taken about 7 yards deep.
Oh,
and the decision to bring it out is
damn.
going to cost him about 7 yards all told as he's taken down back shy of the 20. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And I hate to point to that missed field goal from their last drive, but you look at the scoreboard, they would be in the lead if they had that 3.
Well, no doubt those points or those missed points do loom large, but here they're getting a chance for a makeup, aren't they?
Oh, my God.
He's free. And all the way in for the touchdown. Big play there with his first career NFL touchdown. And once again, the Raiders are back out in front. Here's Cunningham from the gun. And this one's caught. And their 4th quarter lead grows by a couple more. And around the goal line, especially on 2-point tries, sometimes the QB's best friend is that big target, the tight end.
I love how you described it because you know he's going to have some length and some catch radius as well as a big body to keep people away from the football.
And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked. But you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
He'll buy some time right. He'll try and run it. And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds. Nothing open downfield. He keeps it himself for 11 and a first down.
How many times have we seen this late in the 4th quarter? Because you know the pass rush is getting after him. And they get upfield, get that great push. And what do they create? Space. And he takes off.
45. Mike, 45. It's a party now. Alert 3. Alert 3.
Throwing on first down is Mahomes. Forced out to his left. And he'll lay out and pull it in. What a diving catch there. A well-executed 22-yard gain. That catch now puts him on the doorstep of 500. It's his 499th reception. The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10.
45. Watch the slant.
Looking to throw is Mahomes. Eluding the pressure right. Oh, he's going to let this go for the end zone.
Back of the fucking
Trying to get his man wow. But it's second down.
This defense
they were about break for real.
And they were more than ready for it.
They've got the lead, fourth quarter. Maybe can expect more passes like that downfield. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. Now here's Mahomes. They'll roll him out right. Looking right sideline, but it's incomplete. Johnson was the intended receiver. 3rd down here.
Had the right idea there, trying to throw it to the sideline, but he led him just a little bit too much, trying to get it out to his receiver. Ends up falling to the ground, incomplete.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. Again, they'll throw with Mahomes. He's going to air one out. Got a man. It's caught at the 6-yard line. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. Well, make that now 2 completions for him on this drive, and these aren't ordinary completions. They're big ones.
Yeah, these are the types that make a secondary talk to each other and not in a good way.
Got him.
Touchdown, Kansas City. Tyreek Hill, his 4th touchdown on the year, as they can now even this game here in the 4th quarter with the extra point.
Jeez, fuck the fucking
Here
time.
we go now as we get set for a big 2-point conversion. They're going to try and run for it. But he will not get in. The defense stands tall, and they will hold on to their 1-point lead. And the hands team for the Raiders able to secure it. Well, 4th quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
I know we've brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
We saw a number of good games earlier today. This one might top all of those. It's been a dandy as we come up on 1st and 10. Cunningham to throw. Here's Hester open right side. Give him a couple on the catch. It's 2nd and 8.
The goal of a wide receiver screen is get enough blockers in front to create a wall and let him pick his spot to run the football. How about the defense there, swarming to it and not allowing that to happen? Did not let him get downfield.
Clock continuing to run. They'll probably wind this all the way before snapping it on 2nd down. It's a 2nd down run with Sanders. And he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line. It'll be a loss of a yard, and just like that, it's 3rd down.
Check, lucky.
Operating from the gun. Cunningham.
Oh, yeah, Robe.
Incomplete. Nearly the pick they needed. They would have loved one there, but at least it does get them to 4th down.
Not only was the call spot on, how about the execution of that defense right there? Zone was absolutely locked up tight. He was trying to force it in there on 3rd down.
But if there's a time to force it, he felt like he needed to make a play, right?
Yeah, exactly right. 3rd down, you got to try and find something. There's nothing available there for him.
So they get the 3, but you wonder now, is that going to be enough?
Excellent question, because when I look at the smiles on that side of the field, it's a little tight, aren't they?
Oh, yeah, Dion. Oh, yeah, Dion. Oh, yeah, Dion. Let's go.
Touchdown in the other direction. All of a sudden, they're down.
Similar to golf,
let's go.
Let's
go.
They thought they were going to get 6 on that play. Great effort to keep them out of the end zone, but a big-time return.
And this will probably be the final play before the 2-minute warning.
Put the pressure on Rowe. Put the pressure on Rowe.
Mad Max. Let's go,
Let's
man.
put the pressure on Rowe.
Max.
So the Chiefs in possession of the ball as we welcome you back. They come up on a second down now in a game that looks like it's going to go down the line.
Let's go, man. Let's fucking go.
Stopped immediately there. No gain that time,
Let's
and it leaves
fucking
them with
go.
3rd and 11 coming up. The chance of wasting this great starting field position, a real threat.
Let's go! Motherfucker! Fuck you, nigga. Fuck the Raiders, nigga. Chiefs gang, your own bang. Let's go.
Chiefs are once again going to retake the lead.
Safe.
That's a lifestyle.
Fucking go, man.
Now a 3-point game here in the closing stages as a field goal now can only tie it. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. That's fielded in the end zone. And he's able to get it across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down at the 21-yard line. The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive. And after the field goal last time, see what they can get here. At least they got points out of the last drive, Charles.
Oh, yeah, T-Rowe. Oh, yeah, T-Rowe.
Most of them want it in with a PAT, right? In this case, a field goal, they'll take it.
Let's go, man.
Which is a punt.
Yeah, but you met fan bases that wanted that weren't happy with that field goal.
I haven't met a fan base yet that wants to drive in with a kick other than the extra point. That's it.
From the 21, it's 2nd and 10. They'll look to throw. He'll find his tight
Man, Rowe
end.
getting his nose dirty.
And he's going to get
We
this
love
one
it.
across the 30-yard line.
We
12
love it.
yards there and a first down. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. He's back to throw. The open man here, Renfro. Now the Raiders going to go ahead and use the second
Gonna
of their
do, Rowe.
timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in the 4th. So 2nd and 8 here after the pass play for 2 yards on first down. Back to throw. And Waller taking it in over the middle.
This is your last time out.
Past the 45 before being tackled. 14 yards is the pickup there at a Raider first.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Dang. Let's go.
And his crew will take over at their own 45-yard line. Darren Waller, the intended receiver.
Winning formation. Nigga.
The Chiefs offense.
Winning formation.
And this one all over but the shouting, you might say. Now, there's one timeout remaining defensively, but probably no real need to use it.
Let's go.
The only time they would use it, strictly
Winning
for pride.
formation, dude. Get, Rowe. Yeah. Oh, yeah, Patty. Oh, yeah. Let's go. Vegas. We took it over. Let's go.
So this one in the win column for Kansas
Let's
City.
go.
I tell you, these division games
Take it
never
over.
for the faint of heart, but they come through with a tight victory here on the road.
And you find yourself working harder in a game like this too, don't you?
Yeah,
Because you got to stay
sweat.
with it, right? You got to stay with it. You got to stay locked in. It's our type of a game. And you just mentioned it. Division game on the road, tight, and they find a way to win it. Way to hunker down, as my old coach used to say, and find your way through.
So for Kansas City,
Advance the week.
it's an ideal start as they move to
3
3-0
points.
now on the young season.
Sheesh. They gonna be back
next
coming into the
week.
new
Meanwhile,
era.
for the home
Hey,
team
get ready
here,
for
they
it.
suffered defeat for the first time as they dropped to 2-1. And they'll look to get back in the winning column next week as they head to Foxborough to face off against the New England Patriots. And for Charles Davis and our entire crew, I'm Brandon Gautin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports.
there.